Hello, and welcome yet again to another rant. Yes. Okay. Well, today's episode, or rant, I guess, I'm not entirely sure how you want to do this, but let's talk about doomed relationships, shall we? Okay. Little sense of disbelief, or suspension of disbelief, or whatever, you kind of let something slide, basically, when you enter into any story. You go with it. You say, okay, I accept that. Suspension of disbelief. I think that's how it's said. I need to go sleep. Anyway, okay. First off, My Little Pony. The relationship between Spike and Rarity. Okay, I accept that. Hell, I'm even rooting for him. But, it's going to be a bit difficult. Look, a little crooked there. Hold on a second. That's better. Anyway. Yeah, I'm rooting for him. And the only two plausible outcomes I could see is that neither Rarity becomes a dragon for a short while and then gets turned back into a pony, and then Spike gets turned into a pony and stays a pony. It's the only way I could possibly see this relationship ever working out, or they just drift apart, which is stupid. But hey, I'm rooting for them to actually get together and not drift. So, yeah. Now, my second reference, the point of this. Okay. The new Ninja Turtle series has just come out. The little kidsy, CG, whatever. Okay. New Ninja Turtle storyline. Again, like Ninja Turtles Forever wasn't a proper captive series. We gotta milk the media mounted the word will come to me. Anyway, yeah. The milk franchise. Milk the franchise again. Okay. So we do another reboot. At least they actually have the original song from the early 90s series, which is nice. I kind of like that. It's a different remix of this old classic song. Okay, cool. First episode in, Donnie falls for 14 or 16-year-old or teenage April O'Neil. Yeah. Okay. I am not rooting for this one. I think this is stupid. The only possible way this is ever going to work is if April gets mutated into a turtle. And that's just too damn obvious. It is. Just too obvious. And I would love to know what you guys out there think about these two concepts of My Little Pony and Ninja Turtles. These two possibly doomed relationships, not just because they're interracial, they're interspecies, for crying out loud. Like, that just won't work at all. But I'm more rooting for Spike and Rarity rather than Donnie and April. First off, the only April that people should fall in love with is the first April from the early 90s show, because that's the actual woman figure of April, as opposed to all the other incarnations of April that were more teenager-ish. It's like pre-puberty April. Even when she's supposed to be an adult, it's like, okay, that's supposed to be an adult woman. It's like the hot ninja chick from the CG movie TMNT, I believe that's what it was called, was hotter and more mature and actually looked like an actual woman. It's like, yeah, like April's kind of female-ish. The other chick's hotter and obviously more of a woman. It's like, what? You couldn't give April like any more of an adult figure like at all. And what was she supposed to do? She was a reporter, maybe something. I don't know. I don't remember her ever holding a camera. She was just more of their sidekick. Yeah. So just it's like, I don't know what the writers were thinking. Maybe it's a writer from My Little Pony, or maybe they saw it and got inspired by My Little Pony. I'm not entirely sure, but the writers of the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just ludicrous. And where's Casey in all this? I know we haven't seen him too much, but I mean, honestly, like, isn't he supposed to be the love interest for April? I mean, come on. And then, yeah, these are my feelings on the subject of these two possibly, well, obviously, at face value, doomed relationships. Well, that's two very drastic things happen, one per each, to each relationship. So, I'd like to know what you all think. Hey, let's get a debate going. Hey, maybe I could get a video response from somebody or something. I don't know. So, that's my rant. Thank you all for spending this time with me, and see you at the convention.